welcome everybody to another episode. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss, and I'm telling you, I've been giving everybody these tips. Laughter is healthy. So I've been giving everybody these tips lately, and everybody's response is just like they're now they're starting to laugh and do things because laughter is good for your health, people. So, we need a lot more laughter. If you don't have anybody that you can laugh with, you could just tickle yourself or laugh on your own or put on something funny that you like to watch and just laugh because you can also tone your body. But, and there's a little bit of a serious note with the laughter. It relieves pain. Laughter may ease pain by causing the body to produce its own natural painkillers. Well, I can say, okay, but if you're really in pain and you need to take a painkiller, well, then go ahead. You know what I mean? Just don't sit there and not take the thing. But, you could try the laughter. It also increases personal satisfaction. Laughter can also make it easier to cope with difficult situation, and it also can help you connect with other people. So laughter is good, and laughing, you see, it help you even if you're stressed or something. Just laugh it out. It's not gonna be and make it any difficult or anything because you don't want to have those lines and looking. It makes you look youthful. So just keep it up. But today, people, I got somebody who's been here before, and it was such a joy. And she's come back again, and she was releasing a new song, and we're gonna find out all along with her journey because she's had a big journey. She's been in the industry for a while, so and we're gonna, and she's really fly, and all that. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you B. I said introduce to B Fly Lady Die.
Hey, let's start out laughing right away.
I had to slow down and say, wait a minute, BflyLadyDi. Okay. I
You
love
got
the
it.
name.
Thank you. How are you, D-Boss? I missed
I'm
you.
very good. I'm very good. Oh my gosh. Everybody's making music, and it's a good thing. Everybody's making music. So BflyLadyDi, um, please tell everybody your background and your cultural background, and we'll get into you.
Oh boy, where do I start? How long do we have now? I am BflyLadyDi. A lot of people want to know where I got my stage name from, and that's an easy way to start out. BflyLadyDi is short for Butterfly Lady Diane. A lot of my friends call me Lady Di for short, and I am the butterfly lady. I've been raising butterflies for years and years, in part because of my daughter, and just because I absolutely love the hobby. It's just very fulfilling to watch from the egg all the way through the metamorphosis. And so, in the past couple of years, I haven't been able to engage in that hobby because I moved, but I am still known as the butterfly lady. So I've kept
So
that
you do
name.
so you make you do the butterfly from the beginning. So you know what color they're gonna be and all that, or not really?
Well, it's not a color, it's a species. And so
Okay.
the butterflies have different species, and they
Okay.
start with the butterfly comes down and lays an egg on a specific plant that they know that their egg will hatch and become a caterpillar, and that caterpillar will eat that plant. And then once they have eaten enough and they go into a metamorphosis stage and they molt and they turn into what they call a pupa or a chrysalis. And then about 2 weeks later, they emerge and they come out of the casing as a butterfly. So it's a great 4-step process, and it's really, really beautiful to watch. I had my son one time film it and speed it up, so they had like that really fast filming, and it was really, really awesome. So I just loved it. Just to give your listeners some background, I was born and raised in New Jersey, and I moved
Mm-hmm.
down to South Florida when I was 21. I've been singing most of my life, not professionally, but I started out with singing lessons in New York at 16. I kind of gave music a rest because I was scared. I literally was very nervous when I was young and didn't want to get into the business at that time. But fast forward through the years, I was married, I had children, and I lost my daughter. A lot of people will know me in the world as Diane Trevelli, the president of the Ariel Aneker Cancer Foundation, which I'll talk more about. And then I was able to become BflyLadyDi at the age of 50 or 51. It's never
But you look good, you know.
It's never too late to pursue your dreams. And the love of my life, Vincent Broomfield, he made those dreams come true for me in more than one way, but in the musical industry, he helped create who BflyLadyDi is and the voice that you hear in the recordings. And he's been able to bring that out of me so that I can bring that talent
And
to
who is
you.
he? I don't want to say who he is. You can tell people who he is.
Vincent Broomfield, everyone would know him in the musical world as Vince Broomfield, and he's a saxophonist, he's a writer, producer, singer, phenomenal genius musician, and from the Broomfield musical family. Most of the siblings, there's 9 children, and I believe 6 out of the 9 are musical. And his brother is Eugene Wild, which many people would know also in the music industry. His sister is Dee Dee Wild. His brother is Ben Broomfield. His other brother is Aaron Broomfield. And his other brother who passed away, may he rest in peace, is Al Broomfield. And, they're just an incredible, incredible family. We're all embracing each other and supporting each other with all of the musical endeavors that we do. And it's just really wonderful. I'm thrilled to be a part of them.
Well, we're all thrilled to have you here and somebody that helped you in all your music and stuff. So you've always loved music, singing, and so is this your first song?
No, I have loved singing ever since I was little. As I say, I was probably 10 when I was singing real loud in the bathroom one time, and my sisters were telling my parents, they were saying, turn the music down. And my sisters are telling my folks, no, that's Diane singing. And they, so they pretty much realized that I had some vocal ability at that time. This is not my first single out. Actually, the name of the song is called Anticipating, and it is going to be released tomorrow for Valentine's Day on all platforms. And as well, just a secret that tonight at 11:30, I'm releasing the YouTube video. So it's coming out like 30 minutes before.
So you got the video too. So wait.
Yeah, I actually made a video of my own. It's a very cute little visualizer video. I'm not acting in it or anything. It's more so of a visual. But it's just my creativity that I put together just to give the listener something to look at. And it's fun.
Do you have a butterfly in there?
I do, of course.
See? I knew it. I knew it.
Ding, 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 ding. You get a prize.
Boom. I got the right answer.
You do.
And how long did it take you to put this song together?
Well, to go back, just to give you a little history about it, it's going to be on my forthcoming EP. So there will be 4 songs on the EP, and this is the first single that's coming out from the EP. All the songs are finished, and we're just rolling them out so we can give the listener an opportunity to really absorb the songs, because each one is unique in its own way, and we really want to give special attention to each one. But my mother, I think in the last interview that we had, I had just lost my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I can't actually. Did we have the interview in 21 or in
I think
22?
at 21
Oh, well
or
then,
last year. I have to look, or
me
early in.
too, because it's
I
been
think
a
it was in
while.
21 because it's 1 year ago.
Well, it's 2 years now because this
Yeah,
is February of 23. So, you know
yeah.
what? In November of 21, I lost my mommy to pancreatic cancer. And
Wow.
so we were going to start recording the EP around that time because I had just come out with Oh How I'm Missing You, which was my second single of 2021. In the beginning of 21, I put out a single called Live Life to the Fullest. That did very, very well, around the world. It actually is still charting in California after over 2 years. I'm thrilled to, everybody really loves that song. Oh, How I'm Missing You, I put out a video for that. And all of that was released in the summer of 21. In November of 21, that's when I had lost my mom. So
Oh.
everybody was, so sad, and we took a step backwards, and, we just didn't have it in us to move forward with the project at that time. But probably in about May, I think maybe April or May or so, we started the recording process last year. And we did finish Anticipating, and we finished the second song, which is Do You Remember? We were working on the third song, and something that the listeners also, I don't mind sharing with the listeners, with your audience, because real life matters, remember?
Yes.
I always like to keep to the theme of your show. Um, I suffer terribly from tinnitus.
Mm.
And for folks who don't know what tinnitus is, it's an ear problem. It's ringing in your ears. And when
Wow.
you're real tired, it almost sounds like you have a heartbeat. They call it roaring, like ROAR, roar, like a tiger roars. This
Mm-hmm.
roaring sound in your ear and ringing, very high pitched ring. I have it right now, as a matter of fact. I
Oh
can
my
hear my
God.
ears ringing because we're listening to the music, and in the car it might be loud, and you might be going to a gig and you're by the speakers, and over time I think your ears are like, I've had enough, like they're ringing.
It's true.
So
At least
unfortunately
you
I
can
do.
laugh about it, and I'm sorry to hear that you have that going on right
Well,
now.
thanks. I mean, thank God that, I hope it doesn't get any worse to the point where I have vertigo, because I have heard that some really famous musicians have this as well, and they have vertigo, and they, like Huey Lewis, I think. He can't sing
Mhm.
anymore live because of this problem. So I pray to God that that doesn't happen to me, that I get so bad that I can't sing. But in the recording studio, we were on the third song, and the tinnitus was really affecting my hearing. And so Vince and I, were both getting frustrated, and we said, you know what, let's just take a little break. Let's just calm down and take a break. And while we did that, I got a new job, and I was working with my foundation, and a lot of things were happening. And if everybody or anybody knows Vince, I will share also that he is like a walking symphony of music in his head at all times. He is always creating music in his head. And so, he doesn't sleep at night because of that. He needs to go run in the studio and get it down. He's always creating. It's really a genius thing. I mean, I marvel over what comes out of him. It's just incredible. His music is just awesome. If I must say so myself, I just absolutely love it. But, again, it's just a constant process. So during that time, while we took a break on my project, he wound up writing, I don't know how many songs, and put out his own EP and a couple more singles. It just happened that way for him, which is great. And those songs did very well. And then we said, you know what, let's get back to the project. We're ready to, resume. And we were able to finish the third song. And then we were like, okay, we need the fourth song for this EP. And everybody's waiting and waiting for us to come out with it, which is why Anticipating really was appropriate to use as a title. But for the fourth song now, I actually have just contacted a few people because we are going to be making a video for the fourth song. So that'll be the last one to come out.
Well, you got to come back on. You got to come back on when that song comes so we can hear.
I would love to. I would love to. Thank you. I absolutely love to. And
okay, well, we're gonna listen to Anticipating now, and everybody can hear it. I can't wait to hear it too. So
thank
here
you
we
so
go.
much. Enjoy.
All right, here we go. Woo! Woo! That is the real R&B mix. I love it. I can't believe it's you. You singing. Oh my God. You sound so good.
Thank you so much.
It's so good. It's that real R&B funk kind of. Oh,
just wait for the EP.
Oh
you guys
my
like
gosh.
this song? Oh my God. I'm
just
so excited, really.
I'm looking at you and I'm like, what are you bringing back? You're bringing back the 80s, 90s. You're bringing that whole vibe. That sounds so good.
Thank you so very much. And I'm so indebted to Vince for writing this song, and all the
Woo!
songs for me. He writes just for me. So,
You
he
could
knows
dance, and I'm dancing that in my workout song. Woo, woo.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Get on the treadmill.
Whoa! I am telling you, everybody that's come on tonight everybody's songs are just, that's not a Valentine's, that's an everyday
Oh, thank you.
song.
Let me tell you, DBoss, I'm so excited to share that, the song's coming out tomorrow, but I released it out to the DJs on February 1st.
Mm-mm.
I wanted to give them a couple weeks, to see how they
Yes.
felt about it. And
And I guess they're getting the same response that I'm giving you. I'm kind of like, that's
I have
die. That's
I
B
have to
Fly
share. Oh my
Lady
God.
Die.
I just made a chart in the UK right now. I'm just so excited. Just found out a chart and
Woo!
yeah, so excited. I'm so, so, so pleased. And, with all the love that I'm receiving and the song, it's just, I love everybody. I'm just so happy. And I'm so grateful and humbled, really, that, I don't know how to thank everybody so much every day. I'm like,
So,
thank
are
you,
there
thank you,
any
thank
shout
you.
outs that you want to give to anybody?
Well, right now, I'm going to shout out to yourself for having me on this
Oh,
show.
thank you.
Thank you so much. But a shout out to Love of My Life, Vincent. I love him with all my heart. Happy Valentine's Day, baby. Thank you for always making me feel special and, writing these beautiful songs for me to do. And the patience of a saint. But I want to shout out to every single DJ in the world that is playing my music. I love you. Thank you so much. From the bottom of my heart, I will forever be grateful because without you, I'll be listening to the song by myself. Nobody would hear it. I have always said that the relationship between the DJ and the artist is just a win-win. It is so cohesive. We need each other. A DJ needs music to play and an artist needs a DJ to play it. So, I'm so grateful. And shout out to my daddy because he's 91 and a half now and he's doing great. And to my sons, Michael and Andrew, and all my family, my friends, and to all the fans. Thank you. Thank you
All
for
right.
supporting me.
And where
Love
can they
you all.
find you if people want to find you on social media?
Well, you see my name, BflyLadyDi? That's it. You can Google it. You can find me on every social media. I'm on all of it. The one thing that I do need to do, though, I got to start getting on some TikTok, I think.
I know everybody's wanting to do that.
That's
But
the only one
it's
I
been
haven't really done. After my mother passed away, I really took a step back even from Facebook. I just didn't have the interest, honestly, to interact with a lot of people. And, I miss my mom so much. She was my best friend. So, and obviously I still miss her to death, but, it's time to move forward and keep pursuing the dream. So,
all right.
and just to let your listeners know too, if I may take the
Yes.
liberty to share, my daughter Ariel, she's my only girl. She passed away at 11 years old from bone cancer, and as a promise to her, I started the Ariel Anaker Cancer Foundation back in 2009, and we started fundraising in 2010. So for over 13 years now, I have actually just been able to go nationwide in the United States from coast to coast, helping needy families that have children with cancer, and we help pay their bills. So we really need donations. And if everybody would please go to arielanakercf.org, or you can find me on Facebook, and we're always doing fundraisers on Facebook. Please make a donation. We get 100% of the money on Facebook. On our website, PayPal takes a little tiny cut, their little $2.50,
Mm-hmm.
but We really need donations badly. I've just been contacted by about 7 families that need help.
Okay.
And, their kids are fighting for their lives. They have cancer, and the families are devastated financially
Right.
because their parents can't work. They need to stay in the hospital with their kids. They need to stay home taking care of them while they're sick. And the financial burden is just terrible. So that's where we step in, and we try to pay a bill or two and try to help them out during that struggle. And I thank all my donors for all of their support. I'm going to give a shout out to my former employer, to Mr. Arthur Phillips and his wife Sandy. They are huge supporters of my foundation, and I am forever grateful, as well as family and friends, Joan Mintz and Eric and Les Butnick. And also now my most recent employer, the Nobel Van Lines Noble Relocation. They're a moving and storage company. If anybody wants to move, they've got the best moving and storage company around. So I'll give them a huge shout out because they've also been great supporters of my foundation. So, just anybody and everybody that wants to give from their heart, we need your help.
Right.
So thank
Well,
you for that.
no problem. BflyLadyDi, I'm telling you, you're doing so much for the community. You're doing so much for people with cancer, people that are struggling, and the people, she'll help you pay your bills. So you guys have to go donate to the cause. Also support her song, Anticipating, because it's something wonderful. So you can follow her on all, just pull up the song. The video is supposed to be releasing on Valentine's, and this whole week is Valentine's anyways, so because it falls in the middle. so, so
It
everybody,
is. That's right. Well, I put the video out, so it's going to actually come out at 11:30 tonight. And at the strike of midnight, I believe the song should be ready, but probably on iTunes and Amazon, Spotify,
okay.
Deezer, Tidal. I mean, you name it. We're on every platform. So please support indie artists and download the songs on iTunes and Amazon. I would love to be on their charts too.
well, you're charting somewhere, which is good in the UK, but we got to bring it over back to North America.
You got that right.
All right. Well, BflyLadyDi, I'm so glad to help you. So when you got your new other song, we welcome you to come back. And also,
Well, thank you.
thank you. And also, everybody, remember, keep on smiling and laughing. And, and even if you don't have anybody, just laugh, and then somebody will laugh back, and you guys won't even know what you're laughing at. So, so
We do that easily in my family.
or someone can tickle you. So anyways, I do want to thank the viewers tonight for tuning in to Real Life Matters here with BflyLadyDi and releasing her new song, Anticipating, and all the good things. So, go back and watch the video. If you haven't seen this one and you haven't seen the other one, she'll give you a bigger history on it. You just can go to my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks, and you can pull her up and you'll see her whole history and background. So everybody, so bye for now. Love you.
Thank you.